Good afternoon. Saturday, May 7th. My name's Tony. Welcome to my channel, Voria65. Heading up to Maine. It's an afternoon on a Saturday, and I'm going to be heading up there, and I'm going to spend an overnight up there, and spending the day up there on Sunday also. So it's my first overnight of the season up there. Brought quite a bit of stuff with me. So I'll see you when I get up there. Okay, 5 o'clock. Just arrived at the property. Okay. I am here. All right, I'm gonna back it down and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening here. May 7th, 2022. I basically unloaded the truck. I just had a lot of stuff to bring in for some projects tomorrow morning. I watered the plants. They were pretty dry. I gave them a good water in. I just brought a lot of stuff I had in the truck. I had a few texts come my way from back home. I'm still got cell signal here because the leaves are not completely on the trees yet. I got to work on getting the cell phone antenna booster here. That's kind of one of my next things I want to get for here. It's like I said, it's kind of a little bit of money to get that thing, so I kind of need it. But my blueberry bushes down here don't look very good. I think something got at them as I expected. Probably deer, most likely. So it was one of those things. If they took, they took. If they didn't, oh well. Looks like they didn't touch the flowers though. Looks like something was in there, maybe a raccoon or something. Who knows? I don't know. But the sun is starting to go down here now. It's starting to cool off a little bit. I opened a couple of windows. It was kind of stuffy in there. I could open up some windows. So basically, sun going down here. But a couple of dogs barking. Always. Something's going on down there. I don't know. It's probably my neighbor. All right, I'm going to put the cams back in, the cam cards back in, because there was really nothing on there. I think I saw one thing on there, but I don't know. Probably not. There's really not much action down here. I think no deer or anything, so let's see what happens. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to go inside, and then I'll probably have something to eat. Well, it's about 8 o'clock at night here, Saturday, May 6th. About to go in, I'll give you a little bit of scenery, how they, looks like it. The sun going down at dawn. Still hear some of the birds singing. There are a bunch of dogs in the background. It's either that or coyotes. Alright, I'm going to head in. I'm going to watch a movie for the night. I'm going to turn in. I'll see you in a bit.
Jeremiah Johnson. They say he wanted to be a hunting man. The story goes that he was a man of probably adventurous spirit, suited to the mountains. Nobody knows whereabouts he come from, and don't seem to matter much. He was a young man. Ghosty stories about the tall hills didn't scare him. He was looking for a haunted gun, 50 caliber in there. He settled for a 30, but damn, it was a genuine outcome. He couldn't know better. Boy, he couldn't order some traps and no truck, and went with being a mountain man, and said goodbye to whatever life was down there below.
Just where is it I could find bear, beaver, and other critters worth cash money to skin?
Right due west of the sunset. That's the Rocky Mountains.
This is the story. Jeremiah Johnson is way to the mountains, betting on forgetting all the troubles that he knew. The trail was wide.
Well, I'm done with the movie. I basically settled in for the night here. Had a little bit of a dinner earlier. Watched some TV. Watched the movie as I showed you before. A little clip of Jeremiah Johnson, one of my favorite movies. Haven't watched it in a while, so I brought it up here for me to watch. It's a little after 10 o'clock here on a Saturday night up here in Maine. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. It's kind of been a long day, so I'm starting to fall asleep, so I'm gonna go to bed. So good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Warrior65. Sunday morning, May 8th, 2022. It was about a little after 5:30 in the morning. I woke up a few minutes ago. Had a good night's sleep. Stayed first night staying over here in the camp. Just thought I'd show you a little bit of the sunrise coming up. Cool morning. It's about 33 degrees out right now. A little bit warmer in the camp. Got the two little heaters going. You know, they work pretty well in the cooler weather, not in the freezing weather, but in the cooler weather like this, they work just fine until I get the permanent heat in. But the sun's just coming up, not quite up, not quite risen yet, but I had to come out here and show you a small little clip, and I'll start my day. All right, I want to go inside. I'm going to make myself a little breakfast, and then I'm going to think of what I'm going to do for the day here. I think one of the projects I'm going to do will definitely be the porch here. I really want to get this thing screened in. I'm kind of itching to get that thing screened in. And I may try to tackle the 5 or 6 pavers that are down there. I kind of want to get that out of the way. It's kind of been bothering me. I don't know, I feel that it should get fixed. I didn't fix it last year. I got kind of lazy last summer where I should have probably fixed it where I didn't. But I'm going to probably try to fix that and then maybe do a little landscaping up the driveway a little bit up by the rock. I have some mulch and I have some edging. I'm going to try to do that, and then I'm going to probably take a look at that damn mower. I have somebody had mentioned in the comments on my last video that just go to Tractor Supply and buy a gas line shut off line. I did that. So, I mean, I kind of figured that anyways before the comment, but thank you for that comment anyways. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside and start my day. Beautiful, quiet Sunday morning here. Had a pretty good sleep last night. You know, not a great sleep, but pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, it's time to have a little breakfast. Just about 7 a.m. here. Have a little breakfast and I'll be back.
You said, Sergeant. Y'all have fun.
I'm back. About 7:30 in the morning. I got these screens here. I'm going to attempt to screen the porch. I laid it out flat. I put some Velcro on the top sewn in part. And it's a soft Velcro, and I've got the other piece of Velcro that I'm going to put across the porch. I'll probably just lay it out as I go. And this is kind of what I'm going with. I'm going with these ones that you get at the big box store for the door, but I'm trying to gonna try to close the entire thing with it. I'm gonna see how it looks. Kind of took a chance by getting these. Didn't cost me very much, maybe just slightly under $100 to get all these. I needed about 7 of them. Actually 8 of them. I had one already, so I kind of put one up a couple weeks ago when I was up here just to see what it would look like, and instead of going with a huge giant project of buying screen and cutting out slats of wood and figuring a way to screen in this porch, I'm trying to do it the easy, economical way to do it. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna go outside right now, and then I'm gonna see how it goes. I'll let you know. I'll tape a little bit of it in sections, not the entire thing, but in sections. So I'll be back in a bit to show you the progress. Okay, I got the first one up. It's kind of exactly where I want it. It's not. I purposely did not put it to center because I want to overlap here, because I'm going to eventually Velcro this part here to here so the wind doesn't take it. Or Velcro it onto the next screen and work my way over and so forth. I kind of sort of pre-measured this thing 2 weeks ago when I was up here just with one piece, and I went around the perimeter of the porch with a pencil. I just kind of went along, but I got some alcohol and I cleaned up the surface, all the dirt, so the Velcro could stick up there nicely. Eventually I'm going to take some tacks and I'm just going to tack it up there for extra strength. So I got the first piece on, and I'll probably work this way. So it shouldn't take me too long. I think the most work will be putting the Velcro up and securing it a little bit more tight. Okay. By the way, if I didn't say so earlier, happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. I know I didn't mention it. I didn't forget, but I didn't mention it, but I'm going to mention it now. So, wish my mother a happy Mother's Day in heaven. I love you, Mom. I kind of wish my parents could see what I was doing down here. I wonder if they would have approved it. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, I'll be back. Hopefully I can get this done before the temperature rises, before the bugs come out. I don't see any right now, but they were out. They were pretty much out last night when I came here. Wow, were they out in a big way. I even brought a, was lucky enough to, well, not lucky, but I found a tick on me last night. I didn't spray, but I came up here and I probably caught it when I was in the leaves over there checking the game cams, cards. I checked my whole body. That's kind of what you want to do when you come up here. If you don't spray yourself down, you want to check yourself anyways. But I ended up killing it. It wasn't easy. Those things are, let me tell you, those things are incredibly tough. They wouldn't die. So I'm gonna eventually spray myself down. I think I'm okay right here as long as I don't go into any leaves or heavy grass. I think that's where I caught it last night. I brought it in with me and I felt it on my neck. And then I whacked it off and I tried killing it and I'm like, this thing won't die. I eventually had to catch it inside of a napkin or a piece of toilet paper and I flushed it down the toilet. See, once you prep the area nice and clean, it sticks extremely well. Good. You know, the Velcro that comes with this are in pieces, so I think you're supposed to scatter them throughout the seam. But what I did was I bought some industrial strength Velcro, and I want to put it throughout the entire seam going down, is what I want to do, to give it extra strength. That's what I want to do. That's kind of what I'm doing now. See if I can do it. This is tedious. You kind of have to take your time doing this. It sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but it just, you want to do it right. You want to make sure to get it on that damn seam as much as possible. Or in my case, I want to get the whole damn thing on there. Okay. I'm pretty much on there. Good. It's still kind of cold out. When you put this Velcro on inside, you want it to be warm. Okay, I have a little bit more to go. A small piece for that. Okay, second piece is up. So far, so good. Magnets just have to be adjusted a little bit better, not a big deal. That's pretty good. Too bad. Flip the next one over. So far, so good. Doesn't look half bad. I'm actually pretty satisfied with it. I really am. I think it'll look okay once it's done. Seeing that it's on a budget. All right. Gonna take a little bit of a break. So far, so good. I actually had to take the whole thing down. I was kind of short by about maybe 2 inches on the end. I probably should have worked it on this end first. The ore is off-centered here, but it doesn't matter. You can still get in. It's not an issue. Definitely shouldn't be an issue. Definitely not. Even though it's off-centered. I kind of figured that would happen. And I probably should have started from that end anyways. I don't know why I did. And of course, in the meantime, I got a nasty cut trying to open up the box with a knife. I opened it up the wrong way, and you know, what did I tell you guys before about being careful up here when you're away? I was in a hurry to open up the box, and sure enough, I cut myself pretty damn deep. I mean, it's a small cut, but it just keeps bleeding through the Band-Aid. So, not too smart on my end. Accidents happen. But, anyways, I'm gonna sit here for a couple of minutes, have a cup of coffee, and continue the work here. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. I've started around 7:30 out here. It's about 9 o'clock now, so it's taken me a while to put up the Velcro and put the Velcro on the seams and just try to get it right. And of course I had to take the whole damn thing down and put it over there to make sure it was against the wall. But yeah, it's coming out now. I'm gonna have to tweak it here and there as expected. But I think once it's done, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, keep the bugs out. I can actually sit out here at night. You know, this company got a lot of good and a lot of bad reviews, and I can see how they got some of the bad reviews about the fabric seam that goes all the way around. It looks like it can frail. A lot of people complain that it frails, but like I said, this is a seasonal thing. I'll take it down in the fall. I'll leave it up during the summer. But, I mean, I got the idea offline. Somebody had a piece of property. I forget where it was. I'm not sure. I think it was like in the Adirondacks of New York, and they had a trailer, and they had like a little lean-to coming off, and they built like a wood platform, and then they screened it in with this stuff. But it was a lot more involved. They didn't have the porch structure like I had. All they had was 2 legs holding it on, and they had to come up with a lot of ingenuity to make it work. They got it to work, but it wasn't easy. They had to do a lot of adjusting, a lot of things that they had to put on there, like clips and stuff. But beautiful day out here today. It warmed up. It's probably about in the 50s now. Woke up, it was on 35 degrees. It's warmed up nicely now, so that's kind of why I want to get this thing done before the bugs start coming out. They're starting to come out now, but alright, I'll be back in a bit after I have my coffee. Alright, as you can see, I'm done with the screening. I finally finished it. Got it all Velcroed. Looks pretty good in here. Found my first problem with these little tacks that come with it to put around the edges up on top. I noticed if you try hammering them in the wood, they bent and they break. So, of course, I had to make a modification like most people do when you put the stuff up and have it for a special project other than just having it for a walkway for the door. Drill a tiny little hole. I just tried it on one. A really small hole, and then I'm tacking them in. So I'm not going to put too many in because this winter I'll have to take it out with a screwdriver. So I'll go around, reinforce it a little bit with these tacks, and then I'll show you the whole thing, what it looks like from the inside and outside. Hey, I'm back. This is the finished product. Got the chairs back in place. Put this weather temperature sensor on there. And this is basically it. I finally finished. It's about a little after noon time here in Maine. Started this about 7:30 or so. Took a while to do. I'm going to show it to you from the outside now. Door's offset a little bit, that's okay. Close is fine. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, cost me maybe about $100, a little bit more than 100. Probably about $120 to do this. Keep bugs out. There's plenty of bugs out here, as you can see. Come back a little bit. That's basically it. Got the ladder on the side. All right, so that project's done. All right, like I said before, it's all screened in. Looks good. Does exactly what I need to do. It may need a little bit of tweaking here and there, but for the most part, it's up. Only took 4 hours. I may tackle the walkway next. I might, we'll see. I'll have to put some bug spray on. I know the bugs are out. Okay. Some edging up on across the rock here, around the rock here a little bit. Put the wind chime over there with a couple of flags and some mulch. So I dressed up the corner here a little bit. So that little project's done. Just a simple little project. Dress up the front of the property a little bit. Well, it's about 2:45 in the afternoon here on a Sunday, May 7th, 2022. This is the time of day where I'm going to be leaving, taking off for the day. Pretty productive day overall. You know, I got the screen on. The only bad thing that happened today was cut my finger. I cut it pretty bad. So, we'll see how that is. I might have to go to the emergency room tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be okay. I did a little work up the top of the driveway with the mulch. And I didn't get a chance to fix the walkway because my finger was kind of throbbing. So overall, I did what I wanted to do. I got the screen in there. I'm very happy with it. And I want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. And I'll see you next time I'm up here. Goodbye, little cabin. See you next time. Thank you for watching.